Good evening, Kindred. Welcome to our winter one-shot week. Tonight, we'll tell a vampire story filled with festive horror, political intrigue, and even a citizen's greetings. Within the city of art, the Camarilla are as strong as ever, or so they would like to. As the city goes further and further into modernity, in an attempt to escape the shadow of its bloodied past, a stark reminder becomes apparent within the holiday night. As Christmas nears the corner, more strange and peculiar things continue to happen during the night, until it manifests in this unknown figure known only as Krampus. With the masquerade at risk, and with no prince being in charge of the fate of the city, it now rests in the hands of these upstart kindred in Berlin, which include a Bruja, Malkavian, Nosferatu, and a Salubri. So, with that being said, anarchists, start your engines and may the best kindred win! Please enjoy. Now, before I get into this, may everyone please introduce themselves and their characters.
What direction should we go in? Ryu, you want to start? Let's popcorn. Let's do it.
Volunteer
Meow.
volunteer.
Hi, I am Ryu, variety streamer, technical production director here on Girls Run These Worlds, and I am here to be Jax, your Bruja.
Heck yeah.
Am I supposed to name someone? Lynn.
Okay. We're
Cool.
just gonna go this way. All right. Hey everyone, I'm Lynn, Gremlin Art, she they illustrator and streamer, and tonight I am playing Miri, Clan Malkavian, she her.
Popcorn.
We will continue this clockwise, Emma.
All right, cool. I'm Emma. I don't have any social media except Discord. I am playing Murdoch the Nosferatu. No, wait. I'm so sorry. Are we doing? I fucked it up. Are we doing R? Are we doing?
I didn't even say mine, so
Are we doing our pronouns or the character pronouns?
Character. Or
Okay,
our.
yeah, he, him.
Both.
Okay,
Cool.
moving on.
I'm last. Hi, I'm Mo. I'm the CFO here of GRTW. That's all I do right now, other than hang out with my cool friends here on Berlin's Calling. I'm playing Blue Roman. I'm a Salubri, and I'm married to Ryu.
It can only go downhill from here, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
oh, just wait.
And I am your storyteller, Cosmic Dazai. Tonight we are playing the Vampire the Masquerade one-shot. So let's get into it. Dressed in sparks and light, showered in dazzling light, the nightfall is about to come. The sky turns red, so we run. We're running out by. Berlin was a beautiful sight of the night. Its dazzling nightlights, grand buildings of history once past, and the streets that have built and killed the destinies of empires made to eventually expire. Berlin was the city of freedom, yet it wasn't always free. At least, not to many of you. As older kindred within the unlife, you knew and remembered quite clearly what this city has once been through. Unification, destruction, disorder, mass murder, freedom, and fascism all dwelled within the very roots of this city. At one point, dare say some people, you may even known sided with some unsavory figures, all for the sake of upholding the masquerade. Perhaps this younger generation may have forgotten, but some of you haven't. Kindred like you have known for decades, hell, if you were lucky, even for centuries, what not towing the line gets you. The names over time may have changed, but the rules haven't. Whether it was under the threat of Soviet communism or National Socialist fascism, you have survived, and hopefully you will continue to. Unfortunately, the 2000s have brought forth a monster of its own persuasions within these nights. While the Camarilla Order was still in town, it was wavering every single bloody night. Though the night when the anarchs ripped the former prince limb from limb in an act of punitive justice has happened almost 2 decades ago. You all remember as though it were yesterday. The screams of pain, his cries and pleads for mercy, only to be met with an overwhelming lack of pity for his stature and status, as his resolve was swiftly reduced to that of ash. The only thing you could all think of at that time was at least it was a swift death, in spite of it not being painless. Either way, the coldness of the Berlin air filled your undead lungs. You all looked down at the letter within your hands. Though there was no official prince within the city anymore, you still had figures within the Camarilla that acted as a temporary set of authority within the city, in spite of its rampant chaos. The figure you all were set to meet tonight was Maxwell, the Tremere Regent of Berlin, and the provincial leader of the Camarilla within the city. The childer of Karl Schrecht was an inherently traditional man, in spite of his charisma and his propensity to keep the Tremere alive and flourishing in a city that had on multiple times set itself ablaze throughout the centuries, was admirable, to say the least. Nevertheless, he was no official leader of the Camarilla. The city had not known such a thing since that winter 19 years ago. He made no secret that he was more loyal to his clan than to his sect, as most Tremere were. Yet still, when he called, you all answered. Tell me, what are you all wearing tonight?
Same orders before. Go, Ryu.
Volunteer, voluntold.
Absolutely not. I can't go first.
I mean, I'll do it. I won't screw it up this time, but I can go.
Yeah.
All right. He is wearing just like long pants, long coat, big scarf, big hat, mittens. He's just completely covered head to toe in clothes. Just lots of layers. All right, cool.
Volunteer,
but-
voluntold, Kivens, let's go.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take it real quick. Blue is just she's about 20 years behind with the times, so she looks like she just walked out of a 90s thrift store. I tried to replicate it with like the button-down shirt that you might find in like the men's section, like the big and tall men's section, and partly it's to help cover the seam between her jean skirt that is way too big for her, but way big enough for the giant satchel that she has carabinered to her waist with her granny panties underneath the jean skirt. So there's like a large bulge right underneath the skirt on her left thigh, and it has a really saucy slit up the right side of the skirt, you know, as it do.
And if we're lucky, we might see a bit of ankle tonight.
Yes.
Who's next? Volunteer or voluntold, Kivens,
Okay,
come on.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll go. Yeah, Mary just looks like someone that just got out of like the college library like job study. So she just has like a bunch of layers, like cardigans stuff like that with just like leggings and like just like some tennis shoes.
Lastly,
Now that I know what everybody.
Ryu, come on.
I'm wearing I mean, let's be real, leathers is the name, leathers is the game. Thick, kind of baggy pants leathers, and then because I can't feel cold, doesn't bother me anyway. A purple vest with just like a hoodie as well.
Walk out in your underwear in Berlin. I'm sure no one will decide.
Certainly no one will notice me.
Absolutely. You were all, nevertheless, of what you're wearing or how you're going there. You were all summoned that night to the Charlottenburg Palace. You knew, for all of you, it stood as a sign of German glory, old wealth, culture, and symbol of European and by proxy Camarilla strength within the city. The statues calling back to some now long forgotten ancient Roman link. The gardens harping back to the dramatic nature of being a people surrounded by woods. And lastly, the statue itself, standing as a representation of all the Camarilla held fond and dear. It was the epitome of strength and power. You had all received an invitation from your baron, Katerina Malenkova. The Tzimitzi herself had long platinum blonde hair, startling bright blue eyes, and the swivel body of a model. Of course, you knew to some extent this was merely the form she took on this day of the week, but regardless, your baron was the peak of class and refinement, and how she stood in front of you all of the night was exemplified to a T. So, let me ask, what are all your thoughts? And how did you arrive here?
Rio, are you driving or am I driving?
Oh,
So odds are,
yes.
out back somewhere, I have made space for the RV that uh that at least, if we didn't arrive all together, at the very least, myself and Blue travel in across wherever we go. The RV is fully stocked, fully stacked, and is constantly hotter than it should be due to all of the uh, tech and equipment we have inside of it. Got to stay up on all of the information. But my thoughts are, I wonder what, I kind of know. I'm just kind of staring at Blue, just like,
So am I driving?
I'm just looking.
Okay, this is very concerning if you're driving and you're staring at me instead of the road. Am I driving?
In the narrow streets of Berlin, because I just want to point out, Berlin wasn't made for an RV.
It's a
None
slim
of Europe.
RV.
Okay.
Okay.
Slim thick.
Slim RVs.
Was made for an RV hunt.
Maybe they should change that. I don't know. Yeah, that is. Are we? If we're already there, this is me staring at Blue. But if we're not there and I'm driving, I am probably doing that turn, look,
Want
swerve.
to assume you all parked out inside of the historic palace itself.
This RV.
Oh, for
We're a
sure.
few streets away. No, we're a few streets away.
I wanted to park there, but everybody else told me to a few streets away, so I went with everybody else.
Yeah.
Give the keys to the valet. It's like, here, drive this RV. Go.
Exactly. See,
Here's the problem is I put 3 points of haven into this RV. I can't have it stolen.
you are correct. There is a lot of important tech here, and I would hate for them to learn my plans. So yeah, you're right. No valet. You're right.
I will make sure that no Romanians or Albanians get a hold of your beautiful RV.
I mean, you'll just know something happened to it when, like, where you're just like, the RV's alive. It's going on its own.
On adventure. Yeah.
Does anyone else have any other thoughts before we proceed?
I think.
Wait, about the RV?
Well, do you want to be in the RV? Because you can travel through the sewer system. Berlin,
Yeah.
oddly enough, has a great sewer system.
I was about to ask, do the sewers go into the, can I access the palace through the sewers?
Yes, you can. You very well can.
Okay, that's how I'm showing up. I'm just coming out of the sewers, in the middle of the palace.
In the bathroom. We're getting
And then acting like I've been there the whole time.
Yes, of course. Now, with that, okay, does anyone else have any other thoughts?
Yeah, I think Miri got there early, but she didn't realize she probably forgot to turn down the unseen passage, and when everyone just came, I was like, why is everybody being rude? Why is
You're just talking and no one can see you.
yeah.
Those darn Malkavians at it again.
Blue is, getting everything that she cares about out of the RV just in case and sticking it in the satchel, and securing it securely. That came out weird. And she will, just for an extra precaution, um, she's got she's got like a tire repair kit. So she's gonna put like the smallest puncture hole in one of the tires so that no one feels the urge to take it.
Okay,
Is that cool?
sure.
Okay.
I'm a very hands-off god in the universe.
Mm.
Now, nevertheless, you all walk up towards a woman standing on the steps of the palace. You see her dressed head to toe in a white mink fur coat, black heels, and a white shearling covered ushanka with a communist pin to match on her head. The only thing that made her stand out amongst all the cold, white barrenness that was winter in Berlin were her turquoise blue eyes and her bright red cherry lips. She smiled towards you all with that typical gleam in her eyes that also made it seem as well, she made it rather clear that you were an option, not the option. Ah, welcome in, kindred. I'm so happy to see you made it on time. She had her arms outstretched towards you all, greeting you as though she were a warm and affectionate person, even though you all knew from experience Katerina wasn't a hugger. You knew that the pleasantries were all simply for show. Her Russian accent was thick on her lips. While you didn't know for sure where her origins were, you knew that she wasn't Biodeutsch, as many were quick to point out. But then again, who really was anymore? Are you all going to say something, or am I going to have to ask nicely?
Uh, Hello there. What? Uh, I mean, I guess we just need the specifics. I don't know why I spoke first. I probably shouldn't be the one to have Blue.
Oh, me. Great.
I-
Oh. Well, Mikhailo's gone. Oh no.
I didn't record. I
This
didn't
is
think
so
that there
bad.
was a
Oh wait, I
password
can
for
still hear
this.
you.
Yeah. Strange.
I love where this is going so far. This is going so well.
It's all good.
Keep on talking.
Just
Don't worry. You're talking to a void.
yeah, someone else talk while I.
You don't want me being diplomatic, so I'm gonna let one of you other guys take care of this, and I'm gonna stay in the back.
The
Fixed.
password is blood.
Password is blood. Got it.
So looking directly at her, it's like, yes, blood. Blood is the password.
Oh god damn
Right?
it! Okay, what do you want? Why are we here? We all got letters, I assume. What's that about?
Ah, yes, so you all got the letters from the regent of this city. Well, come in. He has more to say than I ever could on that matter. You know, it's really rare for him to be asking for our help.
Our meeting.
Anarchs.
Are you going to
Strange
assist?
times.
You look dressed for the occasion, I must say.
You know, I never loved you Polish people, but nevertheless. As she walked with you all into the palace, you could all bear witness to the ivory, gold, and marble halls that laid out before you. You could see the ever expanding halls and spires of old and once renewed empires that lay before you. It was immaculate, but then again, you didn't expect any different. This was, after all, the last major piece of property that the Camarilla even had left. After the agreement of 2004, it had resulted in the palace being firmly in the hands of the Camarilla, at least while they continued to bide their time. As you all approached, you could see the stiffness in your Baroness's smile. However, the same could be said for the current leader of what remained of the Camarilla, Maxwell Ledescu. Had long, scraggly black hair, bright blue eyes. He was a notoriously reserved man. He made no attempts to even act human. That was beneath him at this point. Yet then again, he had managed to live and survive in Berlin for centuries. Some even speculated that he may have been around since the Prussian unification process. Still, no one could say for sure. So, Melankova, this is your A team? He asked this so softly it almost sounded like a sneer, but the lack of emotion present in his voice, nothing could have been discerned. He had this detached look present on his features, almost as if he were bored entirely by the whole ordeal. The woman in question grimaced at him and let out a snarl. Do you want my help or not? I'm sure you won't want to wander into those, what do you call it, Pakistani neighborhoods. Something tells me those Hassanites present would care very little of your problems these nights, usurper. She sneered this out, looking over towards him, with her arms crossed over her chest. These two were sizing each other up. It was clear. Yet still the Tremere relented before shaking his head. You would too if you had to deal with such nuisances. He tried to come to the sort of understanding with the tone he took. Yet, even if your Baroness felt that way, she never spoke of such. She may have had hatred for Americans, but at this point, who didn't?
Who did? Who doesn't?
Anyway, the problem that has been plaguing us this night, he says, now turning towards all of you, is Krampus.
Are you serious?
Well, he apparently is no myth. The locals have reported of this creature stalking around and lurking in the Bucha forest at night. I sent out agents of the Camarilla to inspect it. Some were staked and others left for dusk, and others were strung up by their entrails to the trees, only to turn to ash soon afterwards. And if you can, may you all roll for me. Let's either do me intelligence and academics or intelligence and occult.
Okay. Alright.
Just say you don't like me. Just say it.
More options, Gimmick.
Intelligence and who?
Intelligence and
And
occult
Or
or academics.
Never mind.
Oh, all right. We all
Also, are
did.
we at hunger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would you all just give me a rouse check? Just give me one die rouse check.
Okay.
Succeeded.
Blank
Also
is succeed,
succeeded.
right?
Sorry, what kind of dice are we using for this?
Oh god, you don't have the dice. Okay. Okay.
Here.
So
roll 20
Dice
dice.
roller.
yeah, roll. Okay, so let me give you a link for this.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Okay, so Emma, darling, dearest, sweetheart, child of mine.
Is blank good or no?
Mm-mm.
Wait.
What is it?
No? Okay, I'm hungry.
Blank is
Yum.
yeah. So Hunger 2, what is everyone else at?
Succeeded.
Succeeded. Hunger 1.
Okay.
Our old babushka. You succeeded.
I'm only like 33. Okay, I'm not that old.
Not 30.
You're not the 30 and flirty that I knew.
And for the check, 4 successes for me.
4 successes. Anyone else?
3 successes for the check.
3 successes. Anyone else?
Blanks are bad, right?
Girl, what are you rolling?
Oh, very many blanks.
What are you rolling, girl? What are you doing? You played VTM before.
I have. I think we rolled 3 times. Anyway, 3 successes.
Use the dice roller. It helps.
Absolutely
I'm-
not.
I apologize. What am I putting into this?
Okay, so for the dice pool, well, you're going to put in 1. 0 hunger, 0 difficult.
All right.
And that will see if you get hungry or not, okay?
All right. And so just like a 0 is just a 0.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay,
tell
cool,
you
I
if
got
you
it.
succeed.
Yeah, it'll tell you when you roll.
Oh, okay. 1 success.
Okay, you don't get hungry. Now, if you want to do the roll, you can. If not, you can choose to skip. But what I'm asking everyone to roll is intelligence and either academics or intelligence and occult.
All right. And so then so if my intelligence is 3, do I add 3 to the dice pool?
Yeah, so it would be 3. And then if you have anything in academics or occult, you add that to that.
Okay.
In
No,
hunger,
I
you
know.
put 1. In difficulty, you put 0, and then you roll.
3 successes and a possible bestial failure?
What? Oh, we're starting out good today, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
I don't know how I
go.
did. Okay.
It's always these damn Nosferatu. These low clan.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Can you describe to me what the symbols look like on your screen, Emma?
Oh, no.
It just says in bright red possible bestial failure, and then there's like a little bug.
Oh! Oh!
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
We're okay.
I thought it would be me first. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's never. It's never.
You know
It's
what?
never
I
the
thought
brute.
it
It's
was
never the
too.
brute.
I really did too. But this night has a lot of surprises for us, it seems.
It has a little bug. I'm not referring to it as anything else.
Okay. Time out. Pause. Okay. So roll for me. Roll for me 1 dice with 0 hunger, hun. And we're gonna hope and pray things go well.
All right, 1 dice, 0 hunger.
just
0 difficult.
just Diablerize right
That's
off the
just 0
bat.
No,
successes.
no.
Oh
We will not jinx it. We will not jinx it. Not today, Satan.
It's too late.
Okay, well, that's just said 0 successes.
What does it say? Like what? Like no.
0?
Okay. Well,
Oh,
how about
no.
I do this, right? I will choose a pain that will strike you all of a
Oh,
sudden.
lovely. Okay.
We'll have fun. Don't worry.
Good.
This is fun. This is a good time. We're having
Oh,
fun.
another important question: is the raccoon here?
Can I bring him? Can he
yes,
be here?
yes, he
He's
can
here.
be here.
Okay, he's followed me in the whole
Yeah.
time.
Is he perched on your shoulder? Is he
Yes.
walking behind you? Describe
He's
it. Tell us
currently
about your
walking
raccoon.
behind me.
Tell
He's
us
just
about
a
your
little
I
raccoon.
love
raccoon.
this.
Are they chunky? Are they thin? What do they look like?
He's like a regular sized raccoon. He smells bad. Both of us smell really bad. But I love him. He's checking things out when we're walking. But he hasn't stolen anything yet.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
like puts his little rat feet all over everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. So with that being said, right, you are suddenly struck with the compulsion that plagues all Nosferatu.
Oh no.
You're ugly as sin, sure. However, your clan prides themselves on knowing secrets, prides themselves on knowing the unknown, or at least the unknown to your compatriots. All of a sudden, these two people in front of you, your nails extend, they grow long, you grip the inside of your hands. You need to know everything about them. You know that they're hiding something from you. You know that they are, even if you can't prove it. But you're aware. You are all too aware. And that is what angers you. It gets to the point where you even draw blood from your hands, to the point where they stain your already dirty nails.
All right.
At this, your Baroness turns to look over at you. Is there a problem?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Pray tell, what's maybe?
I know you're hiding something from us. And
Excuse me?
I think you should tell us what it is before we agree to whatever it is you're going to ask us to do, because you're going to need a favor, and I want to know what I'm getting into.
I don't think you're in any position to negotiate right now.
Probably not. That's probably not. But I'm going to anyway.
So, you think we're hiding something from you?
I know you're hiding something from us.
What is it?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be asking.
You all are her comrades.
Fairly nice
Tovarish.
people.
What do you think I'm hiding that she's so adamant about? Tell me, or don't.
What do we think you're hiding?
I mean, you can choose to support your friend or not. That's not up to me. I'm
They're
just
not my friends.
curious.
Oh, I'm certainly you're hiding something. Everyone's hiding something. I run a whole forum on people hiding stuff. That's neither here nor there. I will say, and I'll kind of turn a little to look at Murdoch and be like, I will say that might not be the thing, considering there's a whole Sasquatch in the forest right now we need to go check out. But
They
I
know something about the Sasquatch. They're not telling us.
Why would
that would be
Sasquatch?
great.
Why would Sasquatch be here? That's in Pacific Northwest.
Or is that what they want you to think? Think about
They're
it.
hiding the location of Sasquatch.
They're hiding their locations of all the things, but that's again, we're one specific. How do we
Matter.
get closer to the Krampus? That's my question.
At this, she rubs her hand over her temples as if an oncoming headache is about to take her over. Americanets. Oh no. Now, let's go back to the general rules. So you got 4 and you got 3, respectively. You know that when at the founding point in German history, when the Romans invaded, it wasn't an easy path to take. Obviously not. However, what was rumored to have happened was that many of the German barbarians would string up their victims up upon trees, penetrate them using the branches, and leave them there for the rest of their compatriots to walk in on, to know that if they continue to proceed, they would be next. They both know that that's what that's in reference towards. However, you are all too aware of that founding point in German history.
And in your general description, you did say something about them turning to ash. So this is
All
happening to vampires.
humans and kindred alike,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. It is in our best interest to find this Krampus as quickly as possible because, unfortunately, as at risk we are as kindred, uh, we kind of need people to feed on. So if Krampus gets to enough of us, our food source is just dwindling as we speak. So if you do have anything that you're hiding or that would help us, we would be really grateful for any additional information. I understand information is not free.
We говоришь по-русски?
I did use a language point. So
Do you know Russian or Polish?
I know Russian.
Okay, so that basically was you know Russian.
Yes.
Do you speak Russian? Duh.
I don't personally speak Russian. I'm so sorry.
She's going to say this to you, and just so I don't have to keep on translating.
Okay.
Tell your friends that if we knew anymore, we know that they are hanging people up, trying to recreate old German myths, and that we think they might be another kindred.
That is not good. It's not great, even. Everyone, just real quick. They are telling us everything that we need to know. This could potentially be another vampire situation, and Krampus might not just be a thing of dreams. So, uh, Cat, if you don't mind me calling you Cat, I'm so sorry. Would you mind telling us maybe a good starting point to begin our search? I do have an RV. It could be translated
Yes,
style.
you all have that disgusting gas guzzler polluting German streets.
I got it on sale, so
Also, it's not a gas. There's an alternative, something that you can use outside of gas and petrol. So, but I'm
This
not gonna get
wasn't
into
built
it.
for German road.
but we
That's the
sold
German
property.
road problem.
All right. My apologies for my wife, the Bruja. If you could please give us the starting point, I was just asking so nicely about, you're just doing your best as a customer service representative. That is your job, to give us the information that we need so that we can get out of your hair, yes?
Well, for one reason or another, you are all recognized as pillars of the Anarch community and kindred community here in Berlin. Whether that is because of your wit and tact, or if that is because you foolishly stumbled into stardom, she looks over towards the Bruja. I'll leave that conclusion up to you. Nevertheless, what is it you Americanians say? The proof is in the pudding. You were the ones nominated for this job. You must carry it out. We would suggest that Maxwell intervenes. Heavily recommend that you perhaps go to the different districts within Berlin. Someone has to know something. We have suspicions that it might be Sabbath related, but we can never be too sure.
How disposable are we with this project?
Why would you ask that?
That means we're disposable.
Yeah, that wasn't a direct answer. Quickly.
No, I want to know. It seems like such a harsh thing to ask your baron. In front of our own regent.
Are
I
we
was-
bait?
Oh, we're definitely bait.
No, you are, as I put it, a team. I have decided to put together. Since no one wishes to follow Maxwell's rule anymore, look at him, clearly. No one wants to follow that. And other anarchs just so happen to be on vacation. You are not my 18, but you are 18.
That answers my question. Thank you for your candor. All right. I do have a compass, and Blue will reach deep into her satchel underneath a large pocket in her jean skirt, kind of rustling around a little bit, and pulls out a really old, rusty like pocket watch compass combo. And you can tell it kind of barely works, but it is struggling to point towards north. If you'll just give it a little spin and let me know which direction in general we should be going, I can just take it from there.
You know, there is the GPS now that exists.
Right. Wife tells me about this all the time. I took being technologically inept. So
We were playing as the Lasombra this entire
I'm
time.
so
Who knew?
sorry. Yes, wife tells me GPS is better option, but I refuse to learn. What can I say? Compass works.
I would suggest getting a new. Nevertheless, I would.
Did we discuss payment?
I'd like to get paid.
Be nice.
Okay, something tells me this is not payment.
No. I'm sorry. I heard a funny joke the other day. Now, let's talk of payment, since you are so adamant on that. Let me ask, do you all know what the red list is?
No.
I sure
No,
would like to.
no.
Yes.
Even for someone as old as you don't know. Even your young wife knows.
Do I know what the red list is?
I looked.
Nevertheless, I'll explain. The red list is something that pillars of the Camarilla community and the Anar community put together. When there is kindred, or a group of kindred, let's say, that hypothetically is not welcome in any domain. Now, imagine what that would be like.
So we're not
Or-
getting paid, we're getting threatened.
I'm just saying, or lightly reminding you that should that happen, I'm sure potentially being blood hunted would be such a terrifying thing for a Bruja, two Malkavians, and a Nosferatu. Now, with that being said, even though she said this with no emotion even present, it was clear that she wasn't even trying to hide the malice. Yet, true to her word, your Baron made no word of, even trying to mention your resident Salubris clan. She was fine with keeping that lie up, it seemed. It seemed like she knew that she could throw you under the bus so quickly, nevertheless, in front of a Tremere, but she kept your mouth shut. To some extent, this was for show. But on the other end, all of you knew that there was no other city on continental Europe that was as safe for kindred like you here. Paris, for kindred, was staunchly Camarilla and maintained the old regime. Brussels was a hive mind of pampered Camarilla asshats, as is the same in Vienna, and the same in Budapest, and the same in St. Petersburg. And to say that Madrid and Lisbon and Warsaw were all off list due to their thriving Sabbat population was an understatement. You knew all too well, as anyone, that you were essentially stuck, and once your name was on the red list, that might as well have been a death sentence. Go out into the city, start investigating, start asking around. If you find any clues, make sure to take them down. And remember, the masquerade must be maintained above else. And please, get that gas guzzler off the road before I do it for you.
It doesn't. It's gonna have to stay on the road because that's the only way it goes. It can't fly. A, B. It's not gas. It's a vegetable oil mixture that you know what? It's fine.
It wasn't meant for German roads.
Change the roads. I walk out.
You all walk out. Is there anything else you have to say to Maxwell or to your Baron?
Oh, to the Baron. Yes. One thing before I leave. Where was the last place that this Krampus left the
Krampus?
bodies?
I swear you Americans make me ill sometimes with how you butcher our language. Butcher Forest. Bucher. Forest. Or should I spell that out for you as well?
Unless it's spelled differently than how it's spelled, I think that should be fine, right?
Spasiba.
She'll just nod and just walk out. She doesn't know. Just like, yep, of course.
Now, as
Lou
you
will
all leave,
curtsy on the way out.
what's going through your heads? We're out of earshot of her.
I go to my raccoon and I say, I don't like the sound of this.
So
It's your raccoon.
He nods.
Not to any of us.
so does that mean the Krampus isn't real? Oh.
Well,
You could almost hear the screams of Krampus being yelled out.
Mm.
Truly, if if Mary says that out loud, it's like, well, okay, so the stories are they are real, but they're one and the same with the well, could be a Sasquatch, but it could be a different kind or a different time or a time loop situation, but it could also be this whole thing of it being itself, but someone on the run who became so hairy that they just kind of look like a big baddie. But in this case, either way, we're going after a monster hunt, right? Like a myth hunt. So
Yeah, I doubt we're going after a hairy man.
I really hope we're not. Ugh.
That would be a letdown in general.
So many ways. So many ways of a letdown.
Ugh.
Unless, it's fine.
As you make your way outside the palace and begin walking the miles back towards the RV, you notice the judgmental looks from the civilians around you. Sure, Berlin had come a long way from 1945, but fear of outsiders still remained. Your mere presence just exuded and gave off the pungent air of Auslander, as struck through the untainted and stilled wintered air of the city.
Okay, you guys, I can tell when I'm not wanted. So let's meet up at the forest and I'm gonna go underground.
Well,
Mm.
time out. I want to give you all a chance because you don't know for sure where or what this Krampus is.
Mm-hmm.
All of you, give me a wits plus awareness or politics or streetwise roll.
Difficulty still 0?
All right, let's see.
Oh.
6.
Tell me how much you get.
Okay, 6. Come on.
3 successes.
2, 3, 4.
3, 4. What else?
2 successes?
Got it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I got 2 regular unks an Ankh for 2 stars, and then a Scully on my blood
That
die.
counts as 2.
So 2,
Two?
2, 3, 4.
So, yeah, 4.
Okay. So, Emma. Oh, Murdoch.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know very much. I'm just very uncomfortable on the surface. Okay.
So, unfortunately for you, you can't really get a good read on anything. You don't really know where everyone is. You live in a sewer, for God's sake. Why are they expecting you to interact with people? Now, of all times, especially around the holidays, terrifying prospect, truly. Now, for those of you that got 3, you generally know where the Camarilla, where the Sabbat, and where the Anarchs are. You don't know if it would be that useful, but you know. You guess you know some. Yes. Now, those of you that got 4, you have great knowledge of the city. It is truly a diverse city. You had this knowledge akin to that of a native Berliner. With that being said, Berlin wasn't as hereditary as some would like to believe. You could walk into a different district and it would essentially be a different country that spoke a different language, that had vastly different beliefs and cultural ideals. However, the 3 districts that struck out to you all varied rather widely. Lichtenberg, for example, in all its Cold War era glory, was a heavily segregated area, characterized by a plethora of old communist blocks, as well as its museums dedicated to the harsh history of the Stasi and the work camps during that era. It was also of no secret to you that it was one of the strongholds of the Sabbat where medieval torture was the rule rather than the exception. Nurkulin, on the other end, was strictly Anarch territory. It held the whole world in its center. Africans and African Americans, Asians, Turks, Pakistanis, and German people all flooded into this city, making this odd assortment of culture that was simultaneously purely German, yet incredibly separated from the rest of the country. It was very much its own bubble. Perhaps to the mere outsider unfamiliar with its dynamics, it would have been seen as akin to New York or any other megacity within the States, yet this was entirely separate and unique in its own right. Nurkulin had come a long way as well. It had severed itself cleanly from both the Camarilla and the Sabbat dichotomy that ruled over the city like an iron fist. Yet what started out as a fortified island soon spread and became more the norm as Europe progressed into modernity. Lastly, Mit was a Camarilla stronghold, or at least on paper it was. After the public execution of former Malkavian prince Abraham Wolf, nothing has ever been quite the same since. Many within the Camarilla that didn't die that day switched sides or merely asked for amnesty before fleeing town. Those that remained claimed their allegiance was very much to their clan first rather than any sect. While there was no sense of unity and loyalty, it should be known that in spite of the progress being made within the district, it still very much was controlled by the elites. The inhabitants there, whether they be kind or kindred, all to some extent changed their coats as they saw fit. It was unfortunately very much a reality of this place. In one minute, the kindred before you could claim to be National Socialists, yet in the next breath, be a communist, and then a Republican. It was all very different Republican, the European Republican, by the way. I need to clarify that.
I'm just laughing because when we picked Anarch, you said, "Congrats, you've all picked Democrat," and that just that shot me right back to that moment. That's all.
We're riding for Biden, baby.
Oh no.
Insert Jen with the comment she said relating to the 46th president. I will not say on stream. No. It was all very much a trite sentiment at this point. Yet it was nonetheless entirely true. Now, which place do you want to travel to? Fletchenberg, Nurkolin, or Mit?
Given the fact
Um,
that I have no idea where anything is, I rescind my wanting to go into the sewers. I'm just gonna stay with the group.
Okay.
I don't need to be lost.
I was also going to try to stop you because I was like, we could just all go together in the RV. We got space. There's no problem there. That's why we got it.
Love the seats.
Given what I know and any clickety clacks I can do on the forums, I would assume the best place for us to go is Nakrogan. Nikrogan?
Nurkolin?
Whatever.
Nurkolin?
Circle him.
Noklin.
These people are
Oakland?
all fluent within German. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. How about Google Translator? We're fine.
You all can discuss among yourselves. So, like, you're talking with your misshapen, thrown together coterie.
Can Mary just kind of stare off into space and just kind of embrace the entire universe that the Malkavians can have access to?
Now, sure, we'll do that. Roll me 5 dice, 0 hunger.
Okay.
Can I
Also,
just
enjoy the
know
cat cam.
everything, please.
3 successes.
3 successes. With 3 successes, as you stare off with this almost dumb look on your face as your coterie mates kind of just, oh, okay, this is happening now. But as you stare up into space, looking at the stars that shine down from above you, you are transported back to what looks to be Butcher Forest, oddly enough. You can hear the random screams and pleads for mercy as you are seemingly put into the body of one of the last victims. It is a scary thought, to be honest with you, as you know that whatever's going on right now, it is not good. You are essentially being hunted for sport. You hear the wild howls and screams of dying victims around you. It's not a beautiful sight at all. And just as you're about to look up to see who's about to claw you open,
You lose Mick.
you plop back into reality. And you're back. That took up several minutes, so you probably have people just snapping
I'm
fingers.
gonna go ahead. It's
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would have
like,
just
yes.
picked them up
Shit,
and
it's like- I think at the moment you just like when she like snapped, you just feel like just kind of like flip, like just kind of like just.
Oh, she's
like-
awake.
Nope. Okay. Well, I will put you down now. No problem.
I'll put you down.
We are definitely the bait here.
Mm.
Oh, that's not.
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. She had obfuscate this entire time.
Whether it be kindred or beast, it hunts.
It hunts. Really helpful.
Okay.
And then
New
she'll
title for our movie.
she'll get real like, no, it'll hunt us down, kill us, rip out our innards. It loves it.
Cool.
Do you guys want to say anything else? You guys were thinking about where you want to start. Where do you want to start?
I definitely with all the information that I'm getting, like during that 10 minutes, I'm just kind of texting along and trying to figure out what's what. I definitely say, yeah, I think the second option is the option that we want to take to get a little more information because it's more of our folks, and I could probably find a few of our so a few of my crew kind of hanging around. Maybe they might know a little something something. Is an idea. And if we are being bait or possibly going to be hunted there, I can't wait, personally.
Also, third option, we might be a sacrifice.
I would love to
Awesome.
see them try.
Oh,
You
good.
just
Confident.
confident by like knowing what their sheet looks like. Okay.
All right. Is there any way that my Nosferatu people would know anything about any of this stuff?
Roll me wits.
Oh no.
Roll me wits plus wits investigation, and then add whatever status you have with the Nosferatu.
One moment. I'm phoning my guys. Seeing if they know anything.
Owning a friend.
No, when I started this, I didn't think we were really going to be hitting in on the game show element, but here we are.
We're in
Oh,
pub trivia.
that's-
We need Krampus. We need information on the Krampus.
That's out of 9. I got 4.
Okay. So, yeah, that's good. So, you call up one of your friends on the tele, and it's Fatima. Fatima is old. Dirt bones, old. But that being said, she's been around quite a bit. You knew that she has traveled and fled from Turkey, has lived all sorts of incredible lives, even infiltrated the Sabbat a time or two. But now, you have her on the phone. What do you want?
Hey, it's me. Do you know anything about a Krampus going around killing people in the Butcher Forest?
You mean that childhood fairy tale?
Yes. Apparently, it's real. And now I get to stop it. With some people.
I'm gonna roll her dice pool.
Mhm.
Let's see how much intel she can get you.
Sounds
Has a high dice pool, though, don't worry.
that's good.
Here are the dice. The power.
So many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got
I'm in
6 on a
danger.
crit. She got
Nice.
6 on the
Ooh,
crit.
nice.
Something's fishy about it.
Hmm.
I have some lines leading me back to the Sabbat. Other lines saying that it's from the Anarchs. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, it doesn't originate from here.
Thank you for your help.
You owe me. And she hangs
I
up.
always do. Oh, okay.
You know Fatima isn't really much for communicating or even being pleasant.
That's why I like her. All right. Well, I talked to a contact. They say it's possible this Krampus, it could be from the Anarchs.
We might have to disappear for a hot second. Tech
Let's-
gremlins afoot.
Let's take our 15-minute break.
What, do I like log off anything or do
was? Okay, so for me,
Hi.
How's it going?
okay, so it's not moving. Put your mic on. Turn your mic on. The mic auxiliary option, make it your microphone. The microphone on the settings in OBS. Because if it's not coming up for you through that here, then that means you need to make your microphone pick upable. For some reason it's not. Because it's not hearing you, you're inputting. So you have to make your mic auxiliary your microphone.
Okay. Is it picking me up now?
I
Yes.
think that can hear us right now.
Yes. It's picking me up now.
Okay. All right. So, and they can hear. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the thing. Let's go.
Perfect.
I'm getting out of there soon.
And we're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Can y'all hear us?
Здравствуйте!
Please say yes.
Oh. Guys, what is streaming but Tech Gremlins? Truly.
Hello, Raiders.
Truly. Thank you. Hello, Raiders. Appreciate every single one of y'all for
Michaela,
sticking by us while we figure our life out. Please.
take it away.
Welcome back, Kindred, to our Winter One-Shot Week. This is our VTM one-shot, known as Berlin's Calling. So far, our wonderful group of spunky kindred has managed to both anger the regent and the baron at the same time. However, they have come to a conclusion that in the middle of finding Krampus, that the best place to get their answers would be in Nurkulin, which our resident Bruja is adamant on mispronouncing. Say it for us. Say it for us, Ryu. Grace us with that word.
I don't even know what you just Necrogonagon.
Necronomicon? What?
I'm sure the German people would love to know that that's what you renamed the district. I'm absolutely positive. Thank you. Now, with that being said, let's get back to our vampire story. Luckily for all of you, this was your stomping ground. Out of all the places you could sell in Berlin, Nurkulin was a worldly place that encompassed the entire world in one mere small district. The ruckus of the city encompassed you fully. There was no neatness or rhyme or reason within this part of the city. It was purely and uniquely itself. You could see street performers and dancers all congregating on the street, the gay bars and nightclubs that littered the area as men, women, and people of all genders spoke in an odd mixture and assortment of French, German, English, Turkish, Arabic, and Russian. Yet, in spite of the linguistic diversity present, everyone understood each other and looked upon each other as if they saw each other as their equal, as if it were an old friend. It was as if some common link had been established within this district, in spite of the differences evident. You knew this place like the back of your hand, and by proxy, you knew where the heavy hitters laid. For example, the Swiss was a gay nightclub and bar that had the history of being the oldest known queer institution in the country. Those who knew little about history would be quick to say that it was where Madonna performed. And while that was very true, hardly anyone knew how it survived threats from both authoritarian and liberal forms of governments. Its bright yet vibrant lights flashed pink, purple, blue, and red as the hues fully colored you fully. It was, as usual, packed to the absolute brim with people. A Turkish German drag queen known as Katie Braun was going through her set, and at the end of the corner of the bar, sipping on a glass of whiskey, now twirling his slender finger around the outer rim of the drink, he glanced towards all of you. He had straight chocolate brown hair, mocha-colored skin, and a form that was entirely masculine, in spite of the former body he took being that of a woman's. He had his plain white dress shirt rolled up to his elbows, and his bird-like lips curled downwards into a frown. When he saw you, he knew. You all meant trouble. Now, to those of you, actually, no, I'll have you roll for this. Roll me a wits politics roll.
Oh no.
Not so smart now, are you?
Oh no. I'm not
Oh,
even
You
gonna
said
no.
bother.
wits politics?
Wits
I'm not even gonna
politics,
bother.
baby.
Sure, why not?
Mm-mm.
You guys can rouse if you want to get to have the possibility of getting hungrier.
One success.
Ugh.
Mo, you
One.
can't put anything else on the screen.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
we love you.
Great. This is great.
There we go.
Didn't know
Mhm.
that.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Could you repeat? Could you repeat what we're rolling?
Wits politics.
Oh boy, where is politics? I found it.
I just want to say I love the absolute happiness and glee on Emma's face. This is her first time officially playing, guys. Give her congrats. Give her kudos. We love her.
Thanks.
She is our pure bean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The one and only.
The
Only
one-
one success for me.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live up to that, but thank you.
We have one success. Anyone
Yeah.
else?
I
A
didn't
zero.
bother.
Or you know what? I'll play devil's advocate. Would any of you like to win at a cost?
Ooh.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. She fucking did. Okay. Murdoch. Something about your blood pulls you into knowing more information, whether it be out in the public or private, of those who were around you. You want to know their deepest, darkest secrets, even if it broke apart friendships, even if it made someone wildly uncomfortable. That was just what you did as a Nosferatu. What could you say? Nevertheless, you knew who this was. You damn well knew who this was. This was Ahmet Avsi, though everyone called him Avsi for short. Then he spoke of his accomplishments during the sex war within the city. While he wasn't as old as the city himself, he was old enough and recognized enough to potentially be a baron. While he claimed that he would hate such a responsibility, people nominated him constantly. This had, of course, caused some tension between him and Katerina, but everyone knew that this Assamite was no one to fuck with. As he saw you all approach, he put his drink down on the desk, or on the counter, and just looked towards you. A hand rubbing itself through his hair as he seemed utterly tired. What do you want? He asked rather bluntly. There was a clear note of annoyance and irritation present.
I will step up.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you worried?
What do you mean? Why are we worried?
I, as a storyteller, am absolutely concerned. Thank you very much.
Good. I step up and I just like, okay, so long story short, Sasquatch and or Krampus is real, might be taking some of your guys. Have you lost anybody lately? You know, or has somebody come up with extra holes lately?
Even though this was a no smoking zone, as most places were nowadays, he had to lit a cigarette anyway. They were French cigarettes. Could you blame him? Either way.
The sign says no smoking.
He just glanced over towards you, blinked several times, chose not to respond, merely put the cigarette between his lips and exhaled smoke into your face.
I'm gonna glare at him and then step back and just kind of stand in the corner of the room. I will remove myself from the situation.
You're in a crowded gay bar / nightclub.
No one's gonna hit on me. I'm wearing like 50 layers of clothing and I smell like the sewer.
The gays love layers, Emma. What are you
That's
talking
true.
about?
That's true. Okay, that's fair. But I'm gonna watch more for now.
Can we make that a shirt? The gays love layers.
The only thing they love more is raccoons, which you also have.
Also brought a pet to the
All right.
Yeah, you have an icebreaker right there. Just like,
Oh.
It's like, hey,
oh no.
you see my pet raccoon.
Woo.
Anyway.
Are
It's
you
free
a
range.
pile of trash, or is my raccoon happy to see you? Oh.
If anyone who's still here from the Girls Run These Worlds channel, clip this shit. Bring this up whenever Ryu makes a smart ass comment. Shame them. Shame them.
I have none. Continue.
Wow, my cheeks hurt.
Anyway, back to the story. Christ, so you are the lot that have assigned to go after Krampus? Well, good luck with that, I guess. That's a fucking mission.
Mm.
Do you know because you've tried?
No, I know because I heard things.
What else have you heard? Any hot goss? Any tips?
Please don't do that. You sound like my old grandmother. Either way, I told all my boys to stay out of there. Told them there was no use in fucking going in there. I'll be frank with you. I just care about upholding the masquerade. I don't care about finding out who or what it is or what's going on. That's not my business. But it will be. And he turned to look back over towards Ajax. But will be soon when the Bunderrestnas gets in on their business. Say that 5 times fast.
It's what does that have to do? What would that possibly have anything to do with me?
I don't know. What would it have to do with you? Do you want to do 20 questions or should I just be frank? He eyed Ajax, not saying a word, but making it rather clear he knew when someone in his vicinity was up to something they had no fucking business doing whatsoever.
Couldn't be me.
He inhaled some smoke before exhaling it once more. You know they are cracking down on that shit now. After what happened a few weeks ago with those fucking shitbags at Parliament, they're knocking down doors to find fucking people. You better be fucking careful.
It's a good thing my door keeps moving.
You think that won't stop them? Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys with your fucking gas consumption. Doesn't matter.
Again,
They have
it's
a
not
way.
gas. Oh
You're
my.
still on the fucking streets with that thing. We have public transport. I know you Americans aren't used to that.
Some of us are. A, B. It's just as productive as the fact that it's vegetable oil and it's fine.
Either way, they have a way of finding out who you are and where you are. And if they don't get you, they'll make sure that their equivalent in some other country fucking gets you. Trust me when I say I know.
I'll keep that in mind.
Listen, I'm just trying to give you advice. Take it or leave it. You know what? All of you, roll me charisma and persuasion.
Oh.
Uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Oh boy, let's see.
What?
Charisma,
do I have in
persuasion,
this?
you say?
Say
Yeah,
you
charisma,
don't like me.
persuasion.
Oh wow, okay, I actually have okay.
Oh,
Okay.
This is
God.
what happens
I'm
when you
okay
do
in this.
specialists. You thought you were mini maxing,
I'm
bitch.
good.
No.
I got
One
one
success.
success and it's red.
One success.
One success.
Wait, so okay, so if I wait,
Ooh.
if it's just charisma and I don't have dice for the
Persuasion.
Persuasion, then it's just my 2 hunger die, right?
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, boy.
We're
You
about to
say
have
you
a
don't
frenzy
like
in club.
me.
We're about to have a frenzy in the gay club, bitch.
Yay.
Oh,
no.
joke's on you. I got 1 unk and then an unk with a little tail on it. I don't know what that is. It's not stars, it's tails.
It doesn't have any stars on it.
No stars, but it's got the little tail. It's not a regular unk.
Oh, okay. Well, like that's like 2 regulars. Okay, you got 2
Not a lot.
regular successes.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Anyway.
Not 6, 7.
Guess where I put all
Damn.
of my stuff?
So, I love this. I love this so much for us. A resident saluber. What say you? What do you say to this hardened sect war veteran to make him speak more?
What does he look like again?
So to give you more blatant detail, he is of Turkish descent. He has caramel skin, dark brown hair, brown eyes. He has a rather slim figure. He is a trans man. And he has this very soft aesthetic to him, one that's just like, yeah, bitch, I fuck and I have good clothes.
Yes.
That's the look. That's the look he's going for.
All right. Resident chocolate bar of gay club. May I call you? May I call you sweet? You know, you look sweeter than you appear. May I interest you in perhaps giving us more information? Because if you do so, we can get rid of the threat, and your boys, they won't be in trouble anymore. You know what I mean? You feeling what I'm putting down? They'll be safe to roam the streets once again. And, you look like you don't need to be cooped up inside all the time. You look like you have a lot of love to give, you know?
Are you flirting in front of your wife?
Hell yeah I am.
We have an open relationship. It's
We
fine.
do. It's great.
Let me put this down before I spill it on myself.
Have you? I've never met a monogamist vampire? When?
Monogamy in this eternal economy? No.
You heard it first. If anyone is from the original VTM group that playtest this shit, please make this canon. Anyway. He seems a bit taken aback, in all honesty, by how forthcoming.
I love
you
it.
I'm just
are.
giving them the eyebrows behind
Oh, yeah.
Blue.
Get it, babe. Yes. Give him the business.
That's the plan.
I thought it was the Pope. Anyway.
I got a Pope hat in the room. It's fine.
This is a kink. Anyway. This was meant to be OnlyFans content, guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He raises his eye at you just like, okay, that's a bit forward. He's not that old, but to say that he was brought up a bit traditionally within Ankara, that would be an understatement, to say the very least. He's not offended by you by any means. He just really wasn't expecting that right now. Fine. He tries to compose himself. He takes another swig of his drink, another smoke of his cigarette. Fine. You want my help? My opinion? It's likely the Sabbat. Their footprints are all over this. You know those Samitsi and those Tremere Tribune? You know what they do for fun? They craft themselves and others into horrid beasts. They make these monsters out of skin and bone and still breathing victims. They made them into these creatures that only know blood and death. It isn't some flesh-crafted beast. It's one of those Semites playing dress up for shits and kicks and for fucking giggles. That's what I think.
That's a hell of an opinion.
That's definitely a heavy one for sure.
I mean, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. There's still Sabat present in this city. It doesn't seem like they're going to let up now.
Any easy ways to bring something like that down?
Easy way? You're dealing with Sabat. Fucking kill them. Fucking set them on fire. That's the best way to deal with it.
That's my favorite job.
You seem pretty capable, so am I correct in assuming that if you thought that this thing was weak enough or plausible enough to bring down, you would have already done it yourself?
And go out into the woods in these clothes? No, not after what I sacrificed for this city in '04. Oh, you guys were all out playing dress up. I was out in the streets ashing those fuckwits, and I've been enforcing it ever since. I'm on holiday now, hon. My boyfriend just got their visa, and I'm not going to waste my time.
You deserve a little rest.
Thank you for your service.
That's all I can get you. If there's anything else you need from me, please let me know.
Oh no, we're going hunting.
Well, wish you all the best of luck.
Mira, Murdoch, any thoughts before we just kind of go heave ho on this bitch? Because
Someone please clip this!
Clip this, please.
No.
No, whatever gets me back to my house as soon as possible, I'm down.
Murdoch, are you excited to see something a little scarier than you for once? You pulled
It would
it
have
off
to be
well.
pretty ugly, but I'm willing to see.
The way the Nas can twist a compliment is unlike anything I've ever seen. Mary, what about you? Are you feeling okay about this? Putting yourself in direct line of the enemy? A very fucked up enemy?
She's just kind of just like looking around. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if anybody followed us. 'Cause there's been a lot of talking.
Do
A
If
voice
there's anybody
of
looking at
reason.
us like in this
Yeah.
thing.
The one.
One voice of reason! And it's the Malkavian!
I mean, she's
do a wits awareness check for me.
okay. What's a winner?
Thank you, Lynn, for
If you have
wrangling it
any-
in.
Aspects, then add that onto it. Oh,
got a
wait, do
little.
you have heightened senses?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so add your aspects rating to your dice roll.
Okay, add my aspects rating to that. All right, that's a. What was that? Wits and
Awareness.
wits and awareness plus
Your aspects.
6. Oh boy, that's a lot of dice. Okay.
I saw your aspects. You've got a little bit. Got a good bit.
2. 5.
Mm.
5. Okay. So you scan around. You don't see anyone following you. To be honest, it is really just a cluster of people at this point. Everyone is looking at the performance up on stage. Everyone's chatting, dancing. No one really cares about you, to be honest. But this one woman, like in the back of the club, you can see her like kind of eyeing you, just like giggling slightly. She clearly is non-native to Berlin, but it seems like she kind of wants to ask you out, but she's a bit too timid too.
Just see, you know what? This is gonna be a tiring time, so I think ignoring this conversation, she's just going to kind of like weave her way without necessarily touching anybody as much as she can. Just make her way over there.
Buenos Rata. How are you?
Oh, this is my first time in Berlin. This is nice.
Really? It's my first time too. I came over here from Italy. I didn't think it would be this cold.
Yeah, me neither. It's came from California, so
Oh, you're American? What's
Yeah.
it like over there?
it's you know how it is. West Coast and all that. It's shiny. It's so nice. So much fun. I was figuring I wanted to get out and see what it was like in other places. Get out of town, have fun.
Oh my
Okay, you're
god.
off from college.
Wow. What year are you?
Just going into third year.
Oh my god, same here. This
Yes.
girl that you're talking to, she has this dirty blonde hair, these honey brown eyes. She has a slim figure, and she is dressed up in what at best could be called Madonna in the 80s, but without the bullet bra.
Mhm.
A shame, a crime.
Shaming this woman.
I see one of my friends had too much to drink, and I have to take them home. But I would love to see you later on. We can hang out, maybe tour the city.
Okay. I can't guarantee I'd be that good of a guide, but I'd love to see you again.
Well, we can get lost, you know.
I love that. And at that, she like gives you like a torn piece of paper from a notebook with like some Sharpie on it with her number, clearly an Italian number,
Mhm.
and she just smiles, and it has the name of Victoria just
Mhm.
sprawled across it. I'll see you soon.
Oh yes. Have a good start to this vacation, of course.
You do.
Yeah.
And she like waves off to
Yeah,
you.
we'll
She
wave.
just
She'll go back to the group and just kind of like might work up an appetite after this thing.
Bring
That's
weapons
what
and
I'm
you go to
talking
mirror.
about.
I really bought that for a second. I really did. You got me.
Speaking of appetite, maybe I should catch something on the run before we head
Do
out to
you
the middle
want
of
to
nowhere.
hunt within the club or outside of it?
Outside of it, preferably.
Okay.
Are you the only one with 2 hunger right now, Ryu?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. You're an
If-
alley cat though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which
She's
is why I said
mugging some
outside.
poor. She's mugging some
But you're
poor
alley cat.
Berliner. Or I can
Or.
give you a suggestion, right? You
Love it.
can try to seduce someone in here using the siren rolls.
Using a who?
I'm a siren.
I don't have. Wait, what?
You
Your wife's
can.
a siren.
You're
So my
right.
siren catches my prey for me?
If you want, sure.
Hot.
Sure.
This is all I'm good for.
Okay,
Driving
well,
the car
I'll-
and catching your prey.
While all these couple things are happening, I'm taking my raccoon and I'm just going to hang out right outside the club. Y'all tell
everyone-
me when you're done.
There's like 6 people coming to pet your raccoon. You're just like, nope.
No, actually, that's what happened. It's just like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful animal. Oh my god, so quirky.
What kind of dog is that?
What kind of dog is this? Oh,
Murdoch, you are out of your mind if you don't think that you are the most popular person in this place right now.
Sabaka! They
With a
are
pet
really popular
raccoon.
right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grumpy about it.
Oh no.
I've seen someone come into a place with like a hoodie just filled with like bunnies, and it was like everyone just lost their goddamn mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as they
Yeah.
should.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, everyone is kind of bothering poor Murdoch, trying to pet the raccoon, only to have it at them.
Yeah.
Well, that's happening. Tell me, what are you looking for in terms of what to get your beloved darling wife?
No.
Oh man. Who's wearing the least amount of clothes possible and maybe looks a little bit sacrilegious, like upside down cross, maybe like exact opposite of the Pope.
Well, lucky.
The exact opposite of the Pope.
What a sentence.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, there is this woman that you think might be, well, given by like all the Japanese letters that she has on her shirt, that she might be, some foreigner or something. She has this loud pink hair up in pigtails. She has these piercings all across like her ears and stuff like that, and even some like in her lower lip. She has her tongue split in two. You know,
For a
she's
minute, I thought you were gonna say that like this weeaboo is the opposite.
she is a weeaboo,
And
but
then it's
The
she's
a
like,
weeaboo is the
bitch.
opposite of the Pope.
but imagine like Misa Amane from like
Yeah.
Death
Oh.
Note. That's the
Yeah.
look that's currently going
Mm,
on, but she
mhm.
has
Got
pink
it.
hair.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Oh,
are we all anime stans?
Yes.
We
I
all just
also-
got great.
I truly also wanted to reiterate exactly what my character looks like, which is like, if anybody knows, Ray Ripley, but with a few less muscles,
Oh.
a little chubbiness, and instead of the middle mohawk, it's a curly middle side cut.
Misa, say hi.
Yeah, exactly. She looks tiny. They look tiny.
Mm.
So roll your siren dice so you can add awe if you have it.
Funny. I do. I have that. I actually took seduction in subterfuge.
Oh yeah.
So
This is going well. This is going so well.
Mhm.
Maybe
What do
you
you-
can seduce Krampus.
There is. We're just gonna. If this is, we're having fun now. This Krampus will just like
Have to wait a second. Have to wait.
rampage.
Some people have to die. What can I say?
All right. 4 successes. Not as
Four-
many as I thought.
Okay. If you
Still.
want, you can willpower, but I'm not forcing you. You
That-
get-
I'm good. I won't risk it.
So with that being said, you walk up to this girl. What do you say to her?
Excuse me, miss. I was just curious. Is your tongue long enough to do 2 people at once with the 2 sides? Or is this like a one size fits all situation? I've never. Nice to meet you. I'm Blue.
She opens up her mouth only to show the bisected tongue just licking her her teeth in a kind of freakish way. And she's just like, "Hi, kitty girl."
I love her. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, you see, I just stick to what I know, and usually that's just huge cock.
I mean,
Sticking with what I know.
To be fair,
does it have to be real?
there it is.
Who's talking?
Me and my wife over there. We have a van around the corner if you're interested.
Do you have like ecstasy?
Yeah, we have lots of it.
The sad part is that's likely true. It's likely true. She's just like, okay, fine, but I can't ruin my makeup. And she just like, wherever you're about to leave her, she's like, oh wait, uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
Oh.
it happens again.
What?
Uh-oh,
There
and
you go.
now it's doing
Oh,
the
we
other
flopped again.
camera. I
Oh,
love
no.
that. I love
Oh,
that for
no.
me. I love it for me.
Oh no.
Now you just have to see my large face. Sorry.
No, your face is nice.
wonderful.
Now you can purely see all the hardship I do with my makeup. I
It's
love it.
stunning. Are you kidding?
Being on RuPaul's Drag Race, I will not.
That's all right. None of us ever will.
Oh,
Mm,
wait, I think I can. Okay, we're
Oh,
back.
there you go.
Yay. Okay.
Nice. Look at that.
Yay. Yay.
On
Uh,
the way.
Or if you lead her out, she's just going to follow you. Just her large platform heels, just clacking, just loud as shit.
Yep. We're going around back. I'm gonna feign like I have to like have a cigarette break real quick.
And as soon as I see that, And
Just
they
like
let
sneak
their
up on this poor woman. This
they let their
poor
guard down.
woman.
and I just bite in and never leave eye contact with Blue.
I start pulling out some wet wipes from my satchel under my jeans skirt.
Hey Sarah, can we have that deal for OnlyFans content now? How much do you take from her?
How dark are we going?
Well, here's what you can do, right? If you take like one thing of blood, you'll go back down to hunger 1. But if you kill her, draining her entirely, you'll be at hunger 0. You'll get stains. You are murdering someone, but you very well can do it if you wish.
I won't do it to this one.
Okay.
One off.
Humanity.
I'll save that for another day.
While this is happening, is Murdoch just sitting outside with the
the raccoon? So I like.
I'm on the other side of the building. I don't know this is happening, or I don't care about it.
There's still a bunch of dumb people trying to follow Murdoch. Essentially, just like, oh my god, look at the weird dog. Oh my god, such a beautiful looking cat. What breed are they?
While my wife is feeding after I distribute a few wet wipes, Blue will go inside just to check on Miri, just to make sure like we didn't have 2 people decide to feed and I can't also help with that one.
This is some weird shit, man.
Yeah, I think she'll be dancing with that and just like, you want to call? Are we ready to go?
The duality of man. You have one person just like, I'm gonna take this like anti-religious heretical like bitch with the pink hair outside. The other one, I'm just dancing with this crush. She was like so nice to me. She's from Italy. I love her.
Oh.
This is what's going on, everyone. Now, are we done here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that being said, now you all have to make your way into Sabat territory. He said that he thought it was Sabat. He is hardly ever wrong. He has seen this before, obviously. And now, when you get into Lichtenberg, this city spoke of something criminally uniform, yet insanely dark and tortured. On the outset, it wouldn't seem like such. Many would say this was the place to go in Berlin due to its insanely low crime rate, thriving Vietnamese community, and rather quiet surroundings. Its Eastern European styled buildings and commie blocks in sight mixed oddly with the noticeably German architecture. It was all an odd sort of arrangement. It was like this city was split into 2, yet still remains whole. You all knew one of the hotspots for the Sabbat to remain. The Hohenhausen Memorial was eerie. Even though it was decommissioned for years and had been scrubbed head to toe since on a near daily basis. As you walked in, you could still smell the remnants of blood, sweat, tears that emanated from the rooms and halls alike. Perhaps if some of you listened closely, you could hear the screams of wrongly captured prisoners, dissidents that once populated within these walls. There was a sense of pure evilness that just remained here. It made sense. It was, after all, a building formerly under the Stasi, yet still, it unnerved you all greatly.
Hey, quick question. While we're in here, can I do something different and like obfuscate myself and just go like looking around?
Yeah, sure. So
Something I totally didn't think I could do.
Yeah, so roll me your obfuscation, which would be, let me pull that up for you, just so you know.
It's 2.
Oh, well, you have, okay, so you have 2 dice in that. So you are just trying to do unseen passage, right?
Well, yeah, just roam around, see if I can hear anything. Like, well, I assume the gang goes to try to talk to somebody so that I can be helpful.
Okay, so that's just a rouse check. Okay, that's yeah. So just roll me 1 dice.
Cool. That's gonna go well. No, oh no.
You get hungrier. Now you're at hunger too.
Mm.
See, I got a bestial failure.
You're just at hunger too.
Just
You're
hungry,
just at
just
hunger
hungry.
too. You're just hungry. We're not.
I'm just hungry. Sounds good.
This is not
Sounds good. Okay, that didn't work. I'm just hungry.
Well, it works, but you're just hungry. You're
Oh,
you're
but it's-
hungrier. So you go invisible, incognito. Even though, spoiler alert, that doesn't stop the NSA from looking at you. But
Nothing does.
but for this, you are completely invisible. Everyone else, as you're walking through.
Oh, I think this might be something that they do, that both of them do, is they both go invisible. They just go
okay.
unseen and just like, but
Rouse.
I think Murray's gonna stay with the I'm also hungrier now. Good.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I know what's coming next.
But I'm there to like
no.
kind of watch everything that's around.
Now I just
I
want to
guess
say,
negotiations are up to you two.
So it's just us. with the
Just like
podcast.
boom, disappeared. Everyone's like, oh.
now
That
I
sounds
just want to say, if fellow director Jen is watching this, this is for you, BB. You chaotic little death trap, you. Now, while these two go invisible and essentially fuck off, leaving you within this scary. Yes.
Sorry, I'm leaving my raccoon with one of you guys. I'm leaving my raccoon
Just
behind.
Floating raccoon,
on a
a raccoon
leash.
that's just like floating in the air.
If this
It's just
isn't
like-
the epitome of a lesbian walk in the park of just us just walking with a raccoon on a leash.
I
you're a weird dog.
Do not let
Just
him
like-
die, or I will get you.
I just
Don't worry, I
want to
won't.
point out. I just want to point out, right? You're in a Stasi museum. People were tortured here. This was a prison at one point.
The raccoon has a gold chain. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry. It's all right. The raccoon's a real G. He's fine. He's cool.
Guys
To
are about
learn.
to do the fucking top G shit.
They
Maybe
want
we'll
to
do.
learn about
What's the
Berlin history. That's what it
Yeah,
wants to
I-
know.
What the heck is the raccoon's name?
I
What
didn't
is-
give him a name because I respect his autonomy as a living creature.
It's like you can't
He
vocalize
comes
the
and goes
name.
as he pleases.
Yeah.
That is
Rack.
respectable.
I call him Rack behind Murdoch's back.
Emma, you're too wholesome for this.
Hey Emma, please don't stop talking to me after this. I love you.
Everyone needs to be a little more like Emma, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. It's a front I'm putting on because I want people to like me. Inside, I'm really angry and bitter all the time.
I just show that. I
Feel
just
that.
show that all the time.
Feel that.
No, you two, you Blue and Ajax, you two are the only visible ones left as you're going through the Stasi museum with your raccoon on the fucking gold leash.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts as you walk through a fucking Stasi museum?
Just trying to be quiet and respectful, and I pick up the raccoon so that he doesn't get into any mischief, like a trash can or something that the hardworking men, women, and they-thems that work here at this museum won't have to deal with our tomfoolery any more than they're already going to have to.
Well, you broke in here. There's no one else here, or at least you think, right?
Yeah, but they'll come back in the morning, right?
What, yeah, they will. What are the thoughts going through your head as you walk through this eerie, decommissioned mass prison?
Mm. I take it everything here looks suspicious.
Insert scary movie, abandoned prison. You are in it.
Yeah.
I think me, as well as Jax, forgot why we came here and was just sidetracked by the fact that we got to keep the raccoon for a little while, and I got the gold leash out, and then Blue just picks him up, and I'm just like,
We've never had a child. Good practice. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
well, I mean, yeah, we could just get, if we could we just need 2 extra RVs to hook to the first RV so that we can have just a bunch of dogs.
You've never told me you wanted a dog, Jax. Otherwise, we would already have one. Do you know how many animal shelters we passed on the way here?
I have looked up their security systems every time we pass, but I decide that we don't need it,
Jax, there was a corgi at the last one. Do you know how much I love corgis?
How did you know?
It was fluffy, and it had a tail. It was adorable.
We're
gonna go back for it after this. We have to
definitely
live
going
to get
back
the
for
dog,
it.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So one extra RV will have just corgis, and the other one will have just pits.
Love it. Love it. Iconic.
Corgi cargo. Corgo.
This is the sapphic romance I want. Step your game up, guy who made The Handmaid's Tale.
This is how we get the designer breed of half corgi, half pit. There we go.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Murray and Murdoch, please tell me no. Otherwise, I am going to go get this dog. Are you still here? Did we leave them behind? Jax, I can't tell where they are.
I think they just left us.
No.
Are you guys still with us?
Yeah. Well, Miri is like next to you. Not like the raccoon might be looking periodically, like in that direction.
You just quietly hear Miri next to you, be like, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
I see. So humans have cats to see ghosts, and vampires keep raccoons around to see them when they're invisible. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
This seems like a great place for cult activities.
Oh, I should check on that. And I should.
Now,
I'm gonna do an investigation, occult shenanigans. If can.
You'll see something. Don't worry.
Oh no!
Thing will find us.
As you continue to walk through the halls, whether you're obfuscated or not, you hear this faint singing, akin to that of a young cherub, cut through the air. Non liebe Kinder, geht Weihnacht, ich bin die Stimme aus den Kissen, ich habe etwas mitgebracht, ein heller Schein am Firmament, mein Herz brennt. In this tune, it continues. This soft yet firm feminine timbre broke through the air, encompassing you all in its swan song as you all walked through and walked forward where the singing grew louder and louder as the halls seemed to grow darker and darker. It was suffocating and damn near blinding as the air grew thick and black, making it unseeable and unbreathable. This a cappella performance grew louder and louder. Though unhinged in its presentation, the voice seemed all too in control, almost as if it knew you were approaching, yet made no move to leave or escape. It felt utterly comfortable in its position. It was as if this person was toying with you and took utter glee in its ability to turn you all mad. You approach the door. You know that this is where the fog is coming from. Tell me, what are your thoughts? What do you do before you enter? I killed that mood quick, didn't I?
I'm so
That
nervous.
was great because I love that song. First off, second off, wow, with the vocals. Okay, anyway.
Hear a voice. It's like, do you hear that also?
Oh, for sure.
How good do you know?
The creepy singing?
What are we doing, gang?
We're gonna go inside.
They
Guys
want
want
us
to
to
check
come
it
to
out?
them, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're almost taunting you at this point.
I would, if it's behind
A door.
a door, then I will say, all right, well, you know the drill. And I go front and know that everybody else is supposed to be behind me.
Don't stand between you and the door. That's a good.
And I try the door.
Yeah, no, it's open.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking open the door. Raid vocals. Great job.
Oh no.
As you finally opened the door, the fog that encompassed you all grew thicker and thicker within this room. Yet you knew it was here, and you knew that it knew you were present too. It stopped singing and turned to face you all, and made not one word, not one sound. Its red eyes stared out towards you as if assessing you all to become its newest meal. You have come to end me. Isn't that right, kindred?
Someone did their homework.
Turn back now.
Have you ever had the opportunity to pet a raccoon?
For what purpose?
We are not giving him my raccoon.
I offered a pet, not to.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I jumped the gun there. I apologize.
Look into those cute eyes and say again.
Does it just keep making or whatever this person's voice is, does it keep just trying to get us to leave? It
It'll keep
doesn't
on
get
speaking.
aggressive?
It has this very low timbre where it's still, it's motionless, but it's almost as if it's taunting you. See, like, are you going to try and attack me or not? Now, actually, you know what? Everyone involved, roll me a wits and a cult roll, or intelligence plus a cult.
Wits
adult intelligence. What's her intelligence?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay.
What does everyone have?
What's the difficulty at?
I'll tell you. How's everyone doing tonight?
What do the flags mean again?
Is it the flags with the stars or just a regular flag?
Just the regular flags.
That's a success.
Okay, so I got 4 successes.
4 successes. Anyone else?
2 successes.
2. Who else?
Oh no.
Well, see, I got 0 successes.
Okay.
I got another bestial failure.
Uh-oh,
Oh
we're
my God.
No.
having
No.
fun. Okay. Blue, you got anything?
5 successes, possible
Oh.
messy crit.
Damn.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I felt really bad saying that after what you
No,
said.
someone has to
That's
succeed.
okay.
One of us, somebody has to succeed really hard on this.
So we will start from lowest to highest. Murdoch,
Oh no, baby.
darling, you
Hi.
accidentally break obfuscate. You don't know what the fuck this is. This fucking terrifies you. You don't know what this is. You don't know what it's doing. You don't know if this is like a kindred or like some animal or some other weird occult thing that you just haven't heard of. The fact that it is slipping past your grasp, it angers you, but it terrifies you to your core, to the point where you're shaking, looking at the red eyes as it just blankly stares back into you.
I think we need to leave. I think we need to leave right now. I think we need to
Next, Miri, you kind of understand that this must be some sort of Lasombra. Kind of. You don't really know what else. Jax,
Mm.
you know for damn sure that this is Alessandra, but you also know for damn sure that this is the Archbishop
Oh.
of the fucking Sabbat.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Huh?
I wasn't bringing. No,
This is the Archbishop.
cease.
This is the Archbishop. Full stop.
Of this, like I was like hyping you up. You're like, fuck yeah! It's like, what is about? You're like,
Uh-huh.
Dude.
You know that older Lasombra have this power. It's akin to ink that a squid dispels, but you don't know for sure what it is. Now, Miss Messy Crit.
Hi.
You know that this is a Lasombra, but you also know that this is a power inherent and found within older Canaanites. Stygian Shroud. It essentially blacks out everything that the surface can touch, basically making it hard to see unless you also have a tenebration. This not only, I mean, lucky for you, you are happy that you aren't human, because if you were, you would have been suffocating on it and dead. However, the fact that you are standing within it, and you know this for a damn fact, that you are going to suffer superficial damage for every turn you remain in it. You know that whoever this is, and you know this to be the Archbishop of Berlin,
Of the Sabbat.
of the Sabbat. They aren't fucking around. That essentially, this was done not only to blindside you all, but almost to get the jump on you. Almost as if they are allowing you to leave should you wish, but if you push forward, they are going to kill you. Now that I said that, thoughts, feelings, emotions. I'm not responsible for any bills you may have.
I don't know that last part, right?
No, you don't know that last part. You know that it's a Lasombra power. You know that this is the Archbishop of Berlin. You don't know specifically that it's causing you superficial damage.
Right.
Can I real quick give everybody a real quick
Yeah,
lowdown?
Yeah.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
The magic
Blue,
of
do you
streaming.
do you actually say will kill us? Or could?
Will.
This is going well.
Okay, well, hi, Key. I'm grabbing my raccoon and I'm running out of the room.
Yeah, give me back my raccoon.
Yeah, he's not staying here.
Can I see this thing?
Do you have Oblivion sight?
No.
No, all you can see are these red eyes just glaring at you. However, you know the name of who the Archbishop is.
Great. Funny story about this power I want to use. All it says is I must be facing a victim within speaking distance.
Oh, this is fun. Well, let me tell you.
And I could hear it speaking with me. So I would say,
Yeah. Well, I could see the glint of the eyes in blue, and I'm just like, point me in a direction.
Well, you know the Archbishop is a Valerina Belcourt. You know that she is a renegade of her clan, considering that most Lasombra mass migrated towards the Camarilla. However, she is old as dirt. So, she is old as dirt and spiteful and bitter. So, whatever you want to do, tell me now. We are going
We
to
came
do
here for information, right?
I think we found Krampus.
Ah, then I stand by what I said. The appointment and direction. I'm getting antsy.
Red eyes.
Red eyes, white dragon.
Yeah. Can I try this, Michaela?
Yeah,
You
sure.
cool with that? All
Yeah,
right.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So I have a question before I continue. Am I allowed to willpower rouse checks?
No, I don't. Well, it only goes up to, it's based upon your blood potency. So I think the highest you can do is level 2.
Oh. Okay. Well,
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to do my level 4 watcher ability, Soul's Breath.
Okay. So what you are going to do, you're going to do those 2 rouse checks. However, you can't like re-rouse for it.
Okay. Bum bum bum.
Since if I'm correct, your reroll ability only goes up to level 2.
Mm-hmm. You must roll at least 1 die. Got it. All right. 1 out of 2 successes.
Okay, so you only get hungrier by 1.
Okay. And then I'm going to roll intelligence and occult at 2 difficulty.
Yes.
So that puts me at, I should have done this. Great. So I've got to change my hunger to 2.
I'm rolling their stamina now. I need to roll their stamina.
All right.
I was gonna say, is there something that I could be doing subtly while Blue?
If you listen, if you want to fight, tell me. You can fight.
Okay. So I got 4 successes.
Okay, I'm rolling
Right.
their stamina right now.
Okay.
Their stamina and occult. 3, 4. How much do you get?
4.
Success goes to the was it the aggressor. So because it actually tied.
Oh. Great.
So you get it, but not by as much as typically. So she's just losing 1 superficial health.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you do that, they start laughing at you.
Fun.
I didn't know your kind were still alive.
Oh,
Yep.
great.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
All I did was take a hunger point, right?
Yes, so
All
you're
right.
down. So you're back down to 1.
Oh, interesting. I didn't read that far into it. All right, cool. I was like, I mean, that's 1 less die they have to roll. So I'm this is so cool. I don't like
After they-
laughing at me.
say that, I just kind of, Blue, what are we doing?
This is me as the ST laughing now. This is
Honestly, I just wanted to see if it was a sentient being. And now that we know what it is, it's not some giant flesh prison, made by the others. I won't say their clan name. It doesn't make me feel very cozy inside. Those probably would not be able to talk.
sorry.
This
I'm
is-
sorry.
And I'm like talking to the red eyes in the. This is clearly a trap. You are the.
Mhm.
I am special. Yes, it wouldn't hurt me.
What did you just say?
Yes.
What did you just say to me?
I'm sorry, this laug's gonna take me out. I love it so much. You looked at me and said, I did not know your kind was still alive. Surprise! I am still alive. Let's keep it that way.
I don't know if I will.
No, no.
In that Marvel meme with the old captain. I don't think I will.
As soon as I say that, I I need to power up, please and thank you.
Okay, so you're rolling. Are you activating for prowess?
Yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of words over here, and I don't know what they do. But if it makes me big and bad and badder, then I'm doing it.
Give me a rouse check. Let's go.
A lot of words over
Here
here.
we go. That's just one red, right?
Yeah.
That's
get
a Scully. That's a
No.
Scully boy.
You're
Oh,
getting
no.
hungry. You get hungry.
That's it? Okay, good.
It's right, there's something right there if you want.
Now, what's your action? Are you trying to grapple them? Are you trying to punch them? What are you trying to
I am
do?
trying to make myself stronger and bulkier and faster. Is that prowess?
Yeah, so you're doing bulkier, right? You got that. To be faster, that's celerity.
Okay, so yeah, no. Prowess. So I'm bulkier
Yeah.
and I'm step in front of the eye line of me and blue, or them and blue.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
You're not that's not
Like,
that's
are-
not a question here.
Like, are you like wait, I'm gonna do the dumb thing. Is this a provocation roll?
This is a you just worded provocation and you have 1 second to take it back.
They're not taking it back. They're just looking at you, unblinking.
Fuck it.
Unjudging. Unjudging. Just
Fuck it, I'm going in for the one punch.
okay, let's roll it. Let's roll it. Don't worry, they're also bricked up.
Oh,
Oh, wow, not this. What does lethal body do again?
Lethal body only works on humans.
Then yeah, I'm going in.
Okay, so are you trying to punch? Are you trying to grapple? What are you doing?
I know it's a La Sombra, and I
Mhm.
know they tend to be harder to catch, right?
I'm not going to tell you what my sheet looks like, but sure.
Yeah, fuck it. I got grappling. I got extra grappling. I got uncanny grip. I got raw grappling. We're going in. We're putting
So roll
chokehold.
me strength and brawl, and then
Ew.
add your potence rating.
You're going full grabby hands on this bitch, huh?
4 and grab and add my potence.
Yes, your potence rating.
Jesus.
I just want to point out to everyone that this was supposed to be the stand-in for Jen's character.
Wait, I have so many dice.
Yeah, roll it, BB. Add your 2
Might
hunger
need all
because I
of
think
them.
you're at 2 hunger now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick, while she's rolling dice, there is no way that I could have brought a handgun with me, is there?
You do have a handgun. You do have a gun. Oh shit!
Murdoch's got a gun.
Heck yeah.
Put it in the hands of the raccoon.
I am going
It's
to
got
spend
little
the
people
willpower
hands. It could
because
hold
I'm
me.
mad as hell at a lot of these blanks right now.
Re-roll it.
So is it re-roll all of them or just re-roll?
Re-roll the ones that aren't hunger dice.
All of the ones that aren't hunger? Ooh.
Typically it's up to 3, but I'm going to be generous.
Ooh. Guys, we're gonna die here. That's what that means. Hold on. I got this one and this one and this one, and then this one. So now I re-roll these. Okay. So I got 1 crit. So that's what, 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a 9.
Okay, so 9 on a crit, that's what you got?
9 with a crit, yeah.
Okay, let me roll for them. What does everyone else want to do while this is happening?
I'm going in for a grapple. I'm just I'm grabbing for anything that is corporeal and
You know
bringing
what?
it in.
I'm not going to roll for this.
Oh,
I'm not going to roll for them to fight back.
this can't be good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, Murdoch, you're trying to shoot?
I'm back. I am actually gonna hold off until whatever's currently happening finishes happening, and then I'm gonna shoot.
So, I just want to say this. Take off, all of you, since this is like round 2. Take off 2 superficial health.
Oh.
What?
Oh, there's okay.
Oh no.
What if I no, yeah, that's wait.
Where's my health?
Ew.
Where is my health? Oh, there it is.
Mm.
Okay, what's the difference between superficial health and just regular health? Isn't it the same thing?
It's superficial and aggravated. If it was aggravated, you'd be in a lot more pain right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Is there any way I could stand like at the edge of the mist so it's not hurting me and then just blindly shoot into it?
I mean, the miss is like you're like kind of in like the spot. It's like a closed in
Okay.
prison.
A prison.
It's a prison, guys.
It's a prison.
I love the fact that Mo's cat is judging me from the background.
That's Muffin.
All right.
She's never judged anyone in her whole life.
Wow.
I feel like that's a lie. Anyway. But you grapple them. Oddly enough, even though they have potence as well, they're not fighting back. They let you grapple them to the ground.
I don't like this.
Now, I'm going to ask you something. How good is your athletics and your dexterity?
Mm-mm.
I'd say pretty good.
Why don't you roll it for me?
Oh, boy. Is that
Those
with
are
my potent
fighting
since I'm up?
words.
No. So that is dodging. That's dodging.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Unless you want to
Wow.
activate celerity. Unless you activate celerity.
I don't think I think I have celerity.
Do you have fleetness?
No, it just says celerity doesn't have any dots in it.
Oh,
So no.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
back to what I was doing.
Mhm.
My strength? No.
No.
Dexterity and athletics.
Yes.
3, 4, 5. Plus my hunger?
Yeah, you have to add in your hunger dice.
Real bad, guys. It's real bad.
I don't. What do you mean by it's real bad?
2.
Oh,
2 successes. Wait, I also took off another willpower from the earlier one. Ooh.
you can re-roll if you want.
Might be.
You can
I'm
re-roll.
gonna re-roll. Another willpower.
This is a one shot. You won't need any more anyway.
Ugh. Guys, it came up blank. I hate it here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So like
how
I
many
said before,
success-
2.
How many successes did you get on that?
2.
Oh, okay. Let me roll her oblivion.
I don't like
That doesn't
that
sound great.
sense.
That doesn't
Nope.
sound great.
I don't like that.
Well, she is actually hungrier because actually, you know
That's
what?
not great either. That's not. That doesn't sound
None of
great
these
either.
words you're saying is
It's
great.
not-
Okay, time to roll. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna be real mad if I get one punched.
You're not going to get one punch.
You say as you one punch me.
No. So she beat you by 2. That's the sad part. That's
Beat
the
me by
sad part.
2. Dang.
So I don't know if actually no, I'm not going to have you roll. You know that the La Sombra have this strange power of tenebration. You know that at times they've used it to whizzle people to bone. As you pounce on them, they clearly are hurt as they chose to not move a single inch. But what they calmly do, with the force of this mechanical robot, almost as if it was pre-programmed to do this, their hand launches up towards your throat. And you can suddenly feel the muscle shortening. It's snapping, almost as if it's whistling with age. Almost like your own throat is working against you, trying to suffocate you.
Jeez.
You can pull away, because if you stay there, she's going to keep on doing it.
I can get out of the grip?
Yeah, sure. Because I know what's happening next, so yeah, sure, get out. I love you.
Guys, I had one job and I'm so sad.
You're my favorite pizza place.
Oh,
You know what, Shane? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. I will back away and try to regain my non-breathing breathing.
Ooh.
So you back away, and the eyes follow you, standing up, just so calmly, so demurely. It is as if, in spite of the fact that you knocked off a good portion of its health superficially, it is so calm, almost as if it was waiting for you to come. Now, I want everyone to do one last roll before we see what happens.
Oh my god.
Oh, can I shoot at it real quick?
Yeah, shoot at it.
Yeah,
shoot at
okay.
it.
I didn't want to like interrupt anybody, but I have a gun and I'm gonna use
No.
it.
But I have a gun.
You have a
Alright.
gun.
Then did
Give
you have
me-
anything you could do?
Paper, rock, scissors, gun.
Give me, Murdoch, your composure and your firearms.
All right. And that is together a 5, and my hunger's still at 2. And what difficulty levels? That's still blank.
Yeah, that's so blank.
Oh, 4 successes. 2 of them
4.
are red, and 1 of them has stars.
4, that's a crit. That sounds like a crit. Yeah,
Mhm.
so 4 on a crit. You shoot. That is 4, 7 unhalved. That would be, you get 3 damage on them.
Nice. I'm gonna be like, hey, freaky shadow person. I was gonna come up with something witty, and then I couldn't. So it's fine. I'm just gonna shoot them in the face.
Hi, Jen. We love you. Anyway. Anyone else want to do something?
Yeah, quick question. Did we drive here or did we like walk here?
I'm going to say you drove here.
We drove here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the RV.
Oh, okay. Yo! We know that ending in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where basically they're just like, oh, I need to go back to the car. I need to get my knife. And it's like, yeah, okay, here are the keys. And they drive off. This is that.
No, I'm gonna get some gas. Or plant thing.
It's not gas.
Wait, so are we gonna hit them with the car, or are we just going to
Light
the
on
car?
fire, I think, maybe. Bad for us, but we're gonna die at this thing.
Okay.
I don't think I can drive the RV in this place.
You're right. It's in a museum.
Anyone else have any other actions they would like to make before I reveal to you what's happening?
I want to know what is it. I'm nervous.
Okay.
I'm also
A little bit nervous.
Just as they are about to use their tendrils, arms of Armon, more formally, to wrap around your legs, you hear this shrill scream just break out. It sounds like a swan dying, almost as if it caught them unexpectedly. And all of a sudden, the mist disappears. And you see this rapidly aging corpse of a woman disintegrating into dust with a silver stake stabbed into her from the back. As you look up, you see that the wall has been broken in. But then you also see what you can only expect to be Krampus.
This wasn't Krampus.
I bamboozled you.
No!
Can I give Krampus just like a nice thanks buddy nod?
Let me finish this.
Oh, no.
Not our friend.
Man, it just points at us. No.
Let me finish, hon. Now, as you look out towards the busted-in wall, all you can see is hoof prints covered in snow and blood, leading outside into a labyrinth that encompassed this twisting and ever-expanding trees and caves of the butcher forests. Krampus was leading you there. Dare I say, was inviting you there. It would be inhospitable of him to not invite you into his haven, after all. Now we're getting close on time. Does anyone want to go out trekking to get to the Krampus?
We were invited
clear.
in?
Yes,
To be
you
clear,
were.
Krampus saved us and is now inviting us home. It is real, saved us, inviting us home.
Continue, yes.
Yes, we want to go. Yeah.
Tentative, yes. Tentative, yes.
Gonna go.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to go? Anyone else?
Yeah, the invisible,
Let's do it.
the visible floating gas can will say yes as well.
Okay, so I'm going to say this right now in my script, and I showed this to Sarah beforehand, and she did not correct me or tell me to take anything out. So technically, this was condoned.
Oh.
And now with
Here we
that
go.
being said, I have in my script, make everyone roll a wit survival check at difficulty 8.
Ah!
Cool.
What?
Cool.
Huh?
I love
Cool.
cool. I usually don't run games like this. I usually like making norm. You can rouse, guys.
Rouse.
You can rouse and serve.
Do I still have mine, the prowess?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, but that wouldn't necessarily help you with this.
I
You're
have a
trying to
chance.
navigate.
I
If
have
you
a
guys have
Yes.
auspex, then yes.
I don't have that.
Auspex, yes.
Add your auspex rating.
Oh, cool. What is
Question.
rousing get you again? For what bonus does it give you?
So basically what you're going to add your rating. Now will just help you with navigating.
Okay, yeah.
What's happening.
Okay. All right.
Wait.
Excellent.
Wit, survival,
Yes.
Your
my
auspex.
hunger.
Yes.
I don't have aspects.
I'll give you one more die for luck.
Okay,
let's
even
see.
with
Come
that
on.
one
Come
more
on.
God-given
Come
die,
on.
there is absolutely no. I'm still dice short from being able to even hit 8.
Just roll it, see what happens. We're having a fun time here. Yes.
All right.
Even
I got
with-
4 successes and I failed.
For who
Okay,
else?
what is this?
I'm starting to think that my die are loaded
What the hell is
in the wrong way.
No. Loaded dice?
So many blanks. So many.
Do you want willpower?
Jeez.
We're getting to the end.
You know, here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna willpower mine. It's not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna see if
I'm
I
gonna
get
do it.
higher than a 4.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Michaela,
Okay, here we go.
All right, my
Yes.
initial thing is. What the hell? That's not right. Okay.
I
Yes.
willpower rolled even with 6 successes. All of my dice I still didn't make it. It's not.
Okay.
I'll have
Alright.
enough dice.
Don't worry.
have-
Don't worry.
I got 4.
We're
I have
ne-
6, but I'm gonna use a willpower.
we're nearing the end, ladies and gents. Don't
Okay.
worry.
The end of our lives.
Ladies, gents, days, and gays.
I got 7.
Almost.
I got 7.
7.
Hey.
Oh, you two got ungodly close.
You two almost made it.
Almost made it.
Almost.
Oh,
You didn't say what we were rolling
a
for.
prayer.
Survival and writs.
Sacrifice. Oh God.
Okay, so it turns out I only had 4 die, so like it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a 4.
If
Yeah.
it makes any of you feel any better, I put in my notes, make everyone roll unfair roll.
Is the raccoon coming with us?
Yeah, he's coming with us. I picked him
Oh.
up after Shadow Lady was
It's been a
killed,
bad-
and he's coming with us.
It's been a bad 10 minutes for that raccoon.
Mm.
You all
It's a bad 10
tread.
minutes for all of us.
Let me tell you what happens. You all tread out into the woods. It was dark, cold, and completely isolated. Yet the further you went, the further things began to warp around you, all blending and meshing into the same thing. You were almost certain that you turned at this tree before. You were sure that you just passed that cave an hour ago. Yet here you all were, with the sun now peeking out from its covers, and the moon began to collapse into its own slumber. You would all surely meet final death soon. Death was to become of you all. And yet, as you all began to stumble onto the snow, as the wisp of daylight began to kiss your skin with a burning passion, soon, to all return you to the earth, you hear that same voice that you were all so familiar with make its appearance once more. The soft timbre of a Russian accent cutting through the air struck you almost as deeply as the silver stake did a moment after. Auf Wiedersehen, Kindred. Here comes the song.
It was the Russian the whole time?
What?
Wait,
Cat,
what?
No.
And that's where we end our story for the night.
Oh
Would
my
everyone want to?
Wait, okay, was she Krampus or was Krampus just like a different entity
We
that
got
we just
sacrificed.
didn't
We did get sacrificed.
So we did
was
die?
She was Krampus, yes.
We did that. Yeah.
I
There
thought
we
it was
go.
Krampus.
Grand bamboozle.
I'm. I. God damn. That was good.
Yeah.
I'm sad. We went. Nope. There was nothing. Ah. There was nothing that would have made me not go after Krampus into the woods. Sadly.
I mean, this is just like whatever weird visions like Malkavians get anyway. So it's like this last few minutes, not entirely out of the ordinary for until he was killed.
Now, that being said, before I close this out, does anyone want to, one, say anything, say their thoughts, and also plug themselves?
Guys, I had one job. I was supposed to one punch anything that came near us, and I am very sad.
All right,
But all I got to do was hug the bad guy.
that's all right.
Also, I am Ryu.
She does roll for luck.
I do roll for luck. Wednesdays we'll be back with roll for luck, and in the new year. Also, we have a lot of things going on in Girls 2012, and yeah. This is good. This is good. I need more VTM.
This is so good.
Mo.
Lynn.
hi.
Oh.
Hi, it's me. Hi, I'll go. I'm Mo. That wasn't supposed to rhyme. I love it here. This was a very fun game. Thank you, Mikhailo, for running such a fun game that absolutely destroyed me from the inside out. I have never wheezed more during a VTM game in my entire life. And the next time you can catch me is on Friday. I'm running a D&D level 20 one-shot. I saw Mommy kissing an ancient red dragon. Hopefully no adventures were harmed in the making of this one-shot. Lynn,
Nope.
I'm picking you.
Okay. Okay. All right. This was this was so much fun. I'm glad we went out in such a strange way, and there's probably a new like urban legend of like the mysterious RV that was abandoned just like right in the front of this thing. How did this get here? We don't know. Why are all the windows blacked out? We don't know.
Why is it full of weird shit? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Password protected, so we're good.
I didn't have the German FBI come after you.
Oh boy.
That would have been preferable. I knew I'd be them.
Next, Emma.
I don't have. Hi. I don't really have anything to plug. I don't have social media. I am Michaela's friend, which is why I'm here. But this was hopefully, I'll get to do it again sometime. We'll see.
And lastly, hi, my name is Michaela, otherwise known as Cosmic Dazai. I've been your storyteller for the night. I have had this wonderful group of people. Please, please, please check them out. They are amazing. I would not have been able to do this without them. They let me get away with a whole lot. God bless. Hopefully, because these two are on the director's team, they won't crucify me.
No.
Wildly different answer.
Exactly.
We were wives 5 minutes ago.
Death do you part. That's what that did.
Yep.
That came a lot that came a lot faster than we thought.
Lynn, I adore you. That was perfectly poised.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Also, we have a lot more amazing content for you tomorrow because we are still doing Holiday One-Shot Week. Yes, this was what this was a part of. And of course, Girls Run These Worlds allowed me to do this. Check in. We post everything that's going to go up on Twitter. Let's hope it doesn't crash and burn because that is a hell site.
It's bad now. Wait, that's political. I'm sorry.
These darn feminists. Anyway.
Redacted.
Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. Please watch more of our content. Follow us on Twitter. We don't have Facebook. On Instagram, we have TikTok. Also, look at our stuff on YouTube. All of our stuff is on there if you have missed any one of our amazing past streams and live plays. Thank you again.
You're awesome. Bye.
Yay, stick around for the raid. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're out.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Great job, y'all.
What are everyone's thoughts? Please let me know. I want to know that I did okay by you guys.
That was good. Let's do this again sometime, Mikhail.
I wish we had more
story
time.
ideas.
Yeah. That's the fucking shit with one-shots, though. Especially, like, when you're having a good time. Michaela, thank you for re-upping us not once but twice when we had to, like, deal with technical issues and stuff. You did it flawlessly. I appreciate you.
No, I want to say one first. I'm sorry for all the tech issues. I'm so sorry.
No, that has nothing to do with it. It was bound to happen. It's what we do.
People have been complaining about video all week. We're not the first ones.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, it's what Rhea and I both prefer. So,
Yeah.